If I come to church next week and 25 people that used to go to church don't go anymore, I'm not going to be happy about it. It's going to sting right in here. It's going to hurt. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not Batman, Superman. But if it's 25 people that just are like, hey man, we just want to do what we want. We're just looking for a fun, exciting church. Take your pick. Go to Fun Zone. Go have go do all the things that they do to attract people today to church. I tell you what, if God's not the main attraction, let's quit doing this. So you got to have an appetite, again, for the things God says have an appetite for. God says have an appetite for an apostle. This is what builds the church, Ephesians chapter 4. Have an appetite for a prophet. You don't have an appetite for a prophet? Something's wrong with you, man. What's wrong with you? You're not going to hear it. You can tell me you're hearing God all day long. If you don't have an appetite for a prophet, you don't hear from God. If you do, you don't listen. Prophets are people that come and they just bring, man, God said, and you're like, wow, that was awesome. I'm not saying go out and run around and be a groupie for a prophet either. That's not right either. I know people that do that too. Prophets in town, got to go see him. Well, you're going to become as squirrely and as goofy. Everything you do in your life is going to be like prophetically overbalanced, If you just follow the apostle, everything you're going to do is just overbalance in that area. If you just follow the evangelist, you'll think if people don't just win souls, it certainly can't be God. And your thinking will be skewed, and you'll go around in these little cycles that the enemy sets up for you. I'm saying, look, let's just do this. Let's just be people that have faith enough to get in the Bible and say, Lord, teach me your word. I want to know what you know. Lord, give me a father. Give me a mentor in my life. Lord, put me around people that want you, that are hungry for you. Lord, help me find the right boundaries. I don't exactly know what they are, but Lord, I want you. And I don't really think God's all that far away from the church. I think it's just a few little adjustments, to be honest with you. And our minds would be blown. Man, God, look at God move. But it's easier if we just wait till God moves with some other traveling minister and then we just chase them around. But you know what? I find that most people that do that, when I see them several years down the road, they don't do that anymore. You know why? That gets old. That's not what a Christian's made to be. A Christian's made to be somebody that gets planted in the local town where they live in. This is where I live. I can't just go traveling around with an itinerant guy. God's called me here. I'm supposed to live for him here, follow him with faith here, fight the good fight of faith here, and then see what God does. And then maybe later God picks you up and says, now I'm calling you to do something different. And that's what church is supposed to be like. Anything's possible. But it starts like a garden. You plant the right seeds, and faith is one of those seeds.